So my name is Antoine Chapman. I'm an LMFT here with Embark and Campbell, and I serve as one of the therapists that works with all of the different programs that we offer. We work with high acuity clients, and oftentimes what they're going through sometimes is a reflection of the system at home, right? And something that's been in some ways enabled at home, right? And so working with the family system helps support that lasting change that we aim to have for our clients. I think working with just the clients and not the family would not have the same impact that we strive to have and that we've seen that we've been able to have. Oftentimes I really want to get some understanding of what's led them to where they're at, right? And also when I work with parents, I also try to get an understanding of like what their upbringing looked like and how much of that is reflected in how they parent, right? Or how much of that is different, and then see where there's discrepancies and ways to improve those things. Where's your accountability in that, and where is the young person's accountability in that? And then being able to find ways to help both of them be vulnerable enough, right? And honest enough to name that and recognize that without feeling like they have to put their walls up or be defensive. And then I think the other part is just big on psychoeducation, helping them understand the diagnoses that their young person is experiencing, right? The symptoms that they're having, and being able to educate them on what that looks like, and then ways that they can support, right? Ways that maybe even might cause more issues, right? And sometimes the parents will say, hey, I've been doing this and I think that it's helping, or I want it to help. And then we can talk about that and say, hey, you know what? Based off of me meeting with your child, I've learned that that actually isn't supportive, right? And so then being able to redirect them and help them navigate other ways to be more supportive is typically how that looks throughout that process. Some of the most memorable accomplishments, I think, has to do with them repairing their relationships, being able to go back to past hurts, past scars, right? And be able to name that, and then the other person be able to hold that, right? Without fighting back against, and just receive it and say, hey, you know what, hey, I'm sorry, this wasn't my intention, but I'm also sorry that happened, right? And so from that, I've seen a lot of the families that I work with be able to repair some of those small ruptures in a relationship, and then get to a point where they actually look forward to reconnecting and doing things together. And to me, that's the biggest treat, is having a teenager who usually is like, mom, get away, right? Be like, hey, mom, can we go watch a movie? Or can we go get our nails done? Or, can we go do this sport activity? Or can we go on a hike? And so being able to see that is definitely really rewarding through my experience here. The help is here, right, for a reason, and that there's no shame and there's no need for embarrassment when it comes to walking in and getting support. The reason why this field exists is to support people, right? And so if you realize that things aren't optimal or ideal, or if you want to just make improvements, I definitely encourage you to give it a try. And even if you've tried before, right, something that didn't work yesterday might work today.